Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivated. Today we are going to see a problem on section of solid. So the topic which we are going to see is a tetrahedron. So initially I will be explaining the question, then I will be given data, then I will be telling how to draw the diagram step by step. Draw a tetrahedron of side 40 mm. So we are going to draw a solid diagram as a tetrahedron. Tetrahedron is nothing but a triangular shape, a triangular plane on all the four sides. So side will be 40 mm. It's actually when it is cut by a plane perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. So cutting plane should be perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP, such that the true shape of the section is a square. So if we cut a tetrahedron in such a way that the true shape would be a square, but they didn't give anything regarding the cutting points and all. So we have to assume and draw the section at top view and true shape of the section. So solid is tetrahedron and side is given as 40. So tetrahedron means we have to draw a triangular shape. Just keep in your mind. Cutting plane is inclined to HP. So first step we will be drawing the reference line VP HP. So we will be following the first angle projection. So you have to write VP above and HP below. So accordingly, actually what I said is the cutting plane is perpendicular to VP. See here, the cutting plane should be perpendicular to VP and it should incline to HP. So we have to draw the diagram, the true shape of the tetrahedron, that is triangular shape will be seen only in our top view. So we have to draw the triangle. For tetrahedron, we have to draw the triangle. All the three sides will be equal. So 40, 40, 40. Initially you will be keeping your scale and draw a 40. Then take your compass, measure 40, just try to keep your compass here and cut an arc here. Then keep your compass here, cut an arc here, so you can easily get the third point. And naming will be A, B, C. Next thing is we need to fix the center. Center you know how to fix. Just join this corner, bisect this line and join this corner. Bisect this line and join this corner so that we can easily get the center. So this is your corner, means you have to bisect AB and you can draw a line. You have to bisect BC. So midpoint will be getting here. Just join this corner. When you join these two lines, you can get the center here. After fixing the center, we need to draw these slant edges. So OA, OB, OC are the slant edges. Now we have to extend this point, and we will be drawing the front view of the tetrahedron. Now we will be drawing the front view. See here, this is our axis, right? So O will be the from here you can use your scale and just use your scale. Keep your scale at this point, okay, so that you can get the exact point of straight line of this point. So here we are going to draw the axis, that's it. So B and A means if you keep your scale, you can get easily a point here. C means if you keep your scale here, you can easily get a point here. So what is it? Just we are going to draw the front view, okay. So axis side, so we know very well for tetrahedron it's same, right, for 40 mm on all sides. So 40 axis of the tetrahedron will be 40 mm. So from here you have to draw for 40 mm. And just keep your point and put it as a O dash. Just join the slant edges. Actually, axis is not 40. See, tetrahedron each side is 40, right? So we need to extend the axis for a particular distance. Just take your compass, measure 40. From this point, try to cut an arc on the axis. Where it ends, just keep that point as O dash. Axis side is not 40. This slant edge, okay. So these edges, sides of the tetrahedron is only 40. So from here, if you take 40 means you can easily get the point on the axis. Then we can easily join the another point, the C dash. So this is your front view. This height, this side is only 40. See, this side is 40, right? So half of it for 20. For half of this line, you can keep a point. Okay, bisect this line and just keep a point. Bisect this line, keep a point. Okay, actually I am drawing without scale, but when you draw exactly, you will be getting. Just bisect this line, keep a point. Just bisect this line, keep a point. Now see, this point holds good for O dash, B dash and O dash, A dash. So two cutting points will be coming, and this point C, it holds for two cutting points. That is B dash, C dash and A dash, C dash. So how I will be writing is 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash and 4 dash, like this you have to write. So 1 dash stands for O dash, B dash and 2 dash stands for B dash, C dash, 3 dash stands for A dash, C dash and 4 dash stands for O dash, A dash. So like this we have to name the cutting points. Then we have to extend it. See here 1 dash is lying between O and B dash, right? So when you extend this point vertically, between O and B we will be getting 1. 4 dash is between O and A. When you extend this point vertically, we will be getting 4 between O and A. Similar for 2 and 3rd point. Now try to extend this point vertically. So 1 dash will be O and B. So we will be getting between O and B, we will be getting 1. 4 dash is between O and A. So when you extend it vertically between O and A, you will be getting 4. See here, 2 dash is between B and C dash, B dash and C dash. So when you extend it vertically between B and C, we can get 2. 3 dash is between A and C dash. So when you extend vertically, we will be getting between A and C, we will be getting 3. So just join 1, 2, 3, 4 and try join it darkly and try to hatch it for a 45 degree. All the lines should be equal space, and this one is called the sectional top view. Now what we will be doing, we will be getting true shape of the section. When we draw another reference line parallel to the cutting plane, when we project this sectional top view, that we can see the true shape of the section. Now we will be drawing another reference line parallel to the cutting plane. So see, this is the cutting plane, means you have to draw another reference line parallel to it. Now what we will be doing is just measure this. See, this is here we are having the cutting points, right? Just take your compass, measure from the old reference line. Keep your compass at this point, measure till 4. How much ever your distance you are getting, the same distance you will be getting from the new reference line. So how much distance from the old reference line till 1? Same distance from new reference line till 1. Same procedure you have to follow for 2 and 3. Just keep your compass here and just measure till here, third point. So same distance you will be getting 3, and just keep your compass here and measure till 2, and keep your compass in new reference line and keep a pointer. So there you will be getting as 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. In order to have a different naming, I just added like 1, 1, 2, 1 like that. And this is the true shape of the section. Actually what they asked is, they are asked for a square, right? So if we get the cutting points, cutting this side and this side, will be getting 4 cutting points. In case, just imagine, if our cutting plane is cutting this edge, means we'll be getting only 1 cutting point. Okay, if they are asking for a triangle, means then we have to look after here. Okay, so depending upon the question, we can go for. If they are asking for a square, means then you have to concentrate and cut on these 2 edges. Sorry, this side and this base, so that you will be getting a square. So for getting a square, you need 4 points. For getting a triangle, you need only 3 points. At that case, you can go for this side and this side, so that it is very easy for you to get the cutting points. Okay. So then, in case if you want to get a triangle, try to cut the plane this way also. So in this way, if you cut also, you will be getting 3 cutting points. So you can easily project the triangle. Okay. So that's it, I think so. So dimensioning, you have to dimension for 14, and here if you want means you dimension, it's not mandatory. And section of you have to write a heading as the section of tetrahedron. Height of the text should be 10 mm, and here you have to write it all dimensions are in mm, scale only is 1. Height of the text here is 5 mm. If you feel this video is useful, means then you can share with your first year friends, and do subscribe my channel Mechanical Motivated. Then only you will be getting all the videos which we upload. Thank you for watching.